Thomas, tell us quickly more about this.
Yes, I will. Thank you very much. Thank you all for coming here.
Wait, let us take a chair over there, because I don't want to miss your presentation.
Oh, it's going to be brief, so. So, Akvo.org, if you haven't heard about us, I, Thomas, will be telling you about it very, very quickly. And after we're done, if you want to know more, we'll have a discussion about this whole thing, where you can ask all the panelists more questions. But of course, we're all down in the Akvo lounge, the living room in the middle of the exhibition, where you can all come and talk to us afterwards if we can't get to your questions straight away. With the internet, the cost of communication goes rapidly towards zero. It means that I can use a mobile phone, I can use the internet, I can use a computer to connect to somebody far away with virtually no cost, or the cost is rapidly disappearing. Sunita, in fact, had a good chat with her young son only a couple of minutes ago using Skype over the internet, and she could show him around with a camera that sits on the top of the laptop where we were in the stand and everything. So you can reach out and touch somebody real far away, and of course we have paid for the internet connection and all of that, but a part of that context, it's the extra cost was zero. And I don't know how it works where you live, but where I grew up, if I wanted to sell my bicycle, I would take a piece of paper, make a note to say I have a bicycle for sale, and I would put it up at the local store. And you think that this is as local as you can get. Somebody would see this and they would say, oh yeah, I'm willing to buy your bicycle. But we have gone way beyond that now with the internet. Today there's a company that I'm sure you're all very familiar with, eBay. They have taken this small business of selling bicycles and other things to somebody you've never met and you probably never will meet, and made it really easy. And the point with it that's really interesting is that they have nearly 100 million users, and their turnover on their website is like 60 billion a year. So they took this note on the local store's little dashboard and said, I want to sell a bicycle, and then made it into a global multi-billion-dollar business. So this has been inspiration for us, and to me, that was the thing that started us doing Akvo. There are other things like Wikipedia, like Linux, the free operating system that runs on computers that we use, Blogger, YouTube. All of these things have been inspirations for us to make this work. And what is it about? It's about communication, but it's about making the communications scale. And we're talking about scaling really big, right? So we've got water projects to help these children so that they are not going to, have diarrhea problems, etc., from the water and sanitation, or the lack of water or sanitation that they've got. But we don't do one project. We don't do 5 or 10 projects. We're not talking about having to do hundreds of projects. We need to be able to do thousands of projects, literally. When I came into the water and sanitation sector and started looking at the types of volumes that we need to do, I was astonished when I read about the Millennium Development Goals that we need to reach 95,000 projects. But it wasn't 95,000 projects this year or this month. 95,000 installations, water and sanitation installations per day. And it boggles the mind. And at the moment, we're all struggling with this, and we're saying, how can we scale up to that level? And the internet and the internet companies have taught us we can do this. We can do this and reach this fantastic level that wasn't possible before when we have new and modern tools. So Akvo.org is part of the toolkit that we're trying to present to you to give you an opportunity to reach scale. Right? So, you know, if you're doing 50 projects, small projects in the field today, we want to make it possible for you to do 100 projects. We want to make it possible for you to do 200 projects, to do 500 projects. And to do that, Akvo helps with 3 things. We make it easier to share knowledge through something we call Akvopedia, based on the Wikipedia that most of you are probably familiar with. We help you match projects and funds, so that if you have projects, they should be easy to find funds. And we've got this thing called Akvo Direct, which is a marketplace for projects. Simplify the reporting process. The reporting process is cumbersome today. It's difficult for people to make it work. We've got Akvo really simple reporting. It's web-based, but it's also mobile phone-based. The mobile phone component is coming later, but you, anywhere in the world where there's mobile phone access, you'll be able to, you know, take a photograph with your phone, say we've been to the project, today there were 30 people educated in maintenance of these rope pumps, here's a picture, upload it, and it will be there.